how to how to open multiple sheet in SwiftUI. How to open multiple sheet in SwiftUI. So first of all, we are going to discuss about what sheet in SwiftUI. So present a sheet when binding to a boolean value that you provide is that is provide true. And we're gonna get on the SwiftUI. Let's go. We're gonna get on this example and SwiftUI. So command n, which have a SwiftUI view, and in this not apply on this in this tutorial. So create on the SwiftUI view, and in this tutorial multiple sheet apply. So multiple sheet example. We're gonna get on the SwiftUI view, and in this tutorial first of all we are going to create a enum and case match in this. So cases match in this SwiftUI in this cases match. So in this case match and this SwiftUI, but it's not formatting this value. So we're gonna get on this enum, which have we're gonna get on this enum, and enum which have in this is the action sheet. Sorry, action sheet, which have a action sheet cases, which have action sheet cases SwiftUI. Okay, in this enum which have in this conformance but is not in value on this conformance, and in this tutorial and not apply on this cases, and conformance which are identifiable in this enum but is requirement on this identifiable. So identifiable, which have identifiable, and in this we're gonna get on this case. Suppose this is a and B and C and D, which have a 4 case in this tutorial. Apply on this 4 case. Okay, and in this 4 case D, okay, 4 case, sorry, D, and we're gonna get on this ID, which is type of, in this property in this ID, which is type of integer raw value, and in this ID, in this value return hash value, in this ID written in this hash value. Suppose this return, and we're gonna use of return statement and hash value. Okay, we're gonna get on this enum. In this ID match in this element ID, but it's not requirement on this alignment, and this issue, but it's not requirement in this issue alignment is issue, but not. So we're gonna get on this enum is complete. Okay, and we're gonna get on this property state private var. So it's the action sheet SwiftUI, which have not applied on the SwiftUI, which is type of in this property is action sheet caches, action sheet cases SwiftUI. In this property optional, but it's not in this initial value requirement. In this property only optional property. Okay, and we're gonna get on this multiple sheet present in this way. So we're gonna get on this support, which have we're gonna get on this button present on this sheet. So we stack, we're gonna get on this button. So we're gonna get on this button, suppose which have we're gonna get on this button value, but it's not requirement in this action, which have a button initialize action and label, and in this remove this action. So action is we can apply on this action. Suppose we're gonna apply on this action, is we're gonna apply on this action. Suppose in this action is action sheet and SwiftUI is equal to dot a case, which have match on this a case, match on this a case in this enum. Okay, we're gonna apply on this action, and we're gonna create on this text. So in this text we're gonna apply on this a sheet present, which have a text name a sheet present. Okay, so in this button is complete. Okay, and we can same requirement in this 4 button. So in this same requirement in this 4 button, and change in this value. So in this a action, suppose we are going to apply on b action, and in this c action which have in this d action. Okay, and a sheet which have going to apply on this b sheet present, and this is same c sheet present, and in this tutorial of this button is d sheet present. 4 button apply in this cases, and we're going to apply on this in this button v stack, and we're going to apply on this v stack property. Suppose we're going to apply on the v stack property, and we're going to apply this spacing. This is a 20 spacing. We're going to apply on this 20 spacing, and in this button we're going to resume on this applications. So in this button we're going to resume on this application. Suppose we're going to resume on this applications in SwiftUI. So resume on this application, and we're gonna apply on this button, a sheet present, b sheet present, not apply on this. Suppose we're gonna apply on this foreground color. This is the first is foreground color, and this is the headline foreground color, and in this we're gonna apply on this weight is suppose which have bold, and in this color on this suppose we have gonna apply on the red color. Okay, and in this same property apply in this multiple buttons, and in this red color, so in this purple color, and in this we're gonna apply on this properties, so in this green color which have, and we're gonna apply on this properties, so in this properties is yellow color. Okay, and we're gonna apply on this button in this background. Suppose we're gonna apply on this button background, so dot padding, and we're gonna apply on dot frame. Suppose in this apply on this frame is 300 width and is 40 height. 40 height apply on this button, and remove on this alignment is remove. Okay, and we're gonna apply on the dot background color. So this is the background color which we're gonna apply on this property background color dot, suppose in this red which have a purple color. Okay, and we're gonna apply on this dot corner radius 18 point. Okay, but it's not is purple color, this is a green color, and it's a green color. Okay, we're gonna get on this green color button. Or we're gonna same in this tutorial apply on this all buttons, paddings, and is designing patterns, same apply on this B sheet, and not apply on this green color. Suppose this is a yellow color. Okay, and same apply on this another button. Suppose we're gonna apply on this another button in this, suppose this is check on this color, this we're gonna apply on this green color, but it's not applying this green foreground color is a white color. Suppose which has a white color show on this text, and we're gonna apply on this same is last button in this apply properties. We're gonna apply on this properties last button in the same properties we're gonna apply. So this is a, and not apply on this yellow, this is a which have we're gonna apply on this blue color, which have a blue color. Okay, and not apply on this green color. Suppose this is we're gonna apply on this green, and not apply on this green, this is a purple color which we're gonna apply on this background purple, and in this button background is blue. Suppose in this button we're gonna apply on this yellow, and we're gonna apply on this D sheet present. Okay, in this button is tutorial, super design in this button tutorial, A button, B button, C button, D button. Okay, we're gonna create on this tag, and we're gonna apply on this sheet in this wish tag. We're gonna apply in this wish tag. Okay, and we're gonna apply on this sheet dot sheet which have a item in this content. Apply on the item. Suppose item is our item is the binding on this property dollar which have a gonna apply action sheet in SwiftUI. Okay, and in this content, so in this content is item in, and we're going to apply on the switch statement in this item. So switch item, and in the apply on this all case fill, in this all case fill, suppose which must is exhaustive, add on this all cases. So a case, B case, which have we're going to apply on this another view in this tutorial. So another view in this tutorial we're going to get on this a case, we can apply on this a case another tutorial. So in this tutorial we can add on this view. So we're going to create this command is SwiftUI view which have a SwiftUI view, and this is the a view. Okay, we're going to create on this a view, and in this tutorial we're going to apply on this text. So this is a view open. Okay, we're gonna apply on this in this tutorial properties. Suppose this is the title, and we're gonna apply on this properties bold, and we're gonna apply on this red color. Okay, in this view. So in this same property, in this copy in this text and command which have a, we're gonna create another SwiftUI. Suppose this is another SwiftUI is a B view. We're gonna get on this B view, and in this same property in this apply. So this is a B view, and we're gonna command which we're gonna create on this. This is the blue color which we're gonna apply on this blue. Okay, and we're gonna create on this command and SwiftUI view, and which have create on this. Suppose this is a C view which have a C view. We're gonna get on this C view, and we're gonna create on this CV properties. Suppose in this property not apply on this properties cases and environment apply on this properties and cases, but it's not issue. So in the same paste on this CV which have a CV, and this is the suppose this is the purple color, okay, and this is we're gonna create on this command dview which have a in this dview we're gonna create on the SwiftUI view, and this is the dview, and this is a dview. We're going to change on this name dview, and then this is a green color which have a, and in this we're going to apply multiple sheet example. We're going to calling on this view. So this is the A view, calling on this A view, and this is a B view, calling on this B view, and in this C view which are C cases we're going to apply on this C view, calling on this C view, and this is a D view, calling on this D view. Okay, we're going to resume on this applications. So we're gonna resume on this, but it's not resume on this application, missing argument in it. Oh, so we can use of item closer expected return action sheet, closer expected return action sheet, but it's not apply on this action sheet return statement. So which have much executive case in this enum, and in this is the so return item in action sheet. We're gonna apply on the item is missing return closer expected action sheet actions. So expected action sheet actions return, so return is true. In this check on this event, but it's not applying the resume on this application. And in this type, but it's not boolean type, convert boolean properties, non-void return value should return value, whichever non-void return value, and this is the command shift can not apply on this error. We will resume on this application and killing on this project. But check on this issue, this action sheet in this super design action sheet missing return value closer expected, missing return in a value expected return action sheet. So return action sheet in SwiftUI dot we're gonna apply on this ID and hash value, but it's not apply on this action sheet in SwiftUI. This is a true. I'm gonna check on this error, but it's not requirement on this apply on this error, but is not in this error missing on this project. We're gonna check on this element in this property, but it's not apply on this property in this. So we're gonna extra modifier, and this is a multiple sheet present. We're gonna check on this error, but it's not async image, but it's not item and switch statements, but it's not apply on this cases. So in this item in and item switch cases, but it's not apply on this cases. Okay, and this is the action sheet, but it's not apply on this action sheet, and which have on this apply on this action sheet, but it's not apply on expected enum types. But it's not apply on this issue, but it's checked on this issue, but it's not in this issue, but it's elements and not apply on this UI statements, but it's not issue. So in this application checked on the issue, we're gonna check on this all D cases matches and SwiftUI actions view, and A B C D we're gonna apply on this actions unused in this applications in this closer, but it's not apply on this issue, but can apply on this multiple sheets and item in which have action sheets. So we're gonna use of multiple and item and action sheet which have wish tech, but it's not checking this issue. We're gonna check on this elements in this UI. So action sheet which have a item dollar action sheet SwiftUI, and in this action sheet SwiftUI is optional, and in this type on this optional not applicable properties, and item in which have a item, and in this is a switch cases. We can apply on the switch cases. So in this add on this default case. So in this add on this default case, so item, and in this case item in, but it's not check on this issue. So this is the item, so dollar which we're gonna apply action sheet SwiftUI, and this is the item not applying, this is the I in, and we will apply this I cases I. Okay, the different in this UI we can have the multiple statements use of in this cases. Now resume on this application. So missing written in closer especially action sheet, missing closer, and just check on this when switch cases, and we're gonna check on this another SwiftUI views, but it's not apply on this properties. So switch item and A and B and C and D, okay, and D which have apply on the section sheet item in, and we're gonna apply on find properties. So this is the action sheet, sorry not apply on this action sheet, this is the we're gonna apply on the sheet. In this issue we're gonna check on this issue, but it's not apply on this action sheet. This is the we're gonna apply on the dot sheet in this item, dot sheet, okay, and we're gonna apply on the dot sheet. This remove this error, and this remove this action sheet is missing return value, this action sheet boolean value. We're gonna resume on this application, and we're gonna resume on this application. Okay, try again and check on this. We're gonna apply on this sheets and multiple exam sheets. We're gonna open your window group. We're gonna open your window group. We're gonna run on this application, and sheet present a sheet when a binding to a boolean value that you provide in true, we're gonna check on this error. So dview which have, we're gonna apply on this dview foreground color, run on this application. Okay, we're gonna run on this application. This remove this this is multiple sheet, run on this application, okay. We're gonna apply on this A sheet, open, this is the A view opened, and this is the B sheet, and this is the B view opened, and we're gonna apply on this. So this is C sheet, and this is C viewed opened, and we're gonna apply on this D sheet. So this is a D viewed open. And what is sheet? Present a sheet when a binding to a boolean value that you provide is true, and you can apply on this sheet. This is a D sheet. We can case match on this multiple view present in by using sheet, multiple view present by using sheet, and multiple sheet present. This is the one sheet, this is the by two sheet, and this is the three sheet in this present of this SwiftUI. But not apply on this action sheet. This is the not in this apply in the action sheet, in this use of only sheet modifying SwiftUI. Okay, so D sheet present, and A sheet presents, B sheet present, suppose we have C sheet present, and this is the A view A sheet present, and this is the A view present, and A view C sheet present, this is B view present. Okay, so in this present statement is a multiple, how to apply on this multiple sheet present in SwiftUI. So thank you for watching this video. You can enjoy my video and channel, like my video.